is depressing. And what a start to a stream. It's depressing. Oh my god. Why are we alive? Please don't. Let me show you why I feel like this. Let me show you. Let me show you the reason.
The US government just introduced a new safety bill that can make age verifications unavoidable online. See, the new Colorado bill would force developers to implement mandatory age verifications at the operating system level of your device, all in the name of protecting kids from downloading certain apps, and that means that Windows, Mac OS, and even open source projects like Linux would have to implement an age check for the moment that you create an account or face a $7,500 penalty per violation, which can scale to the millions pretty fast. And now at the moment, if a website is asking you to verify, you can just leave, but now they want your information before you even start using your device. And this isn't just in one state either, since California already passed a similar law that's going to take effect early next year, and Apple already announced that they're adding new age verification tools on their devices as well, since Utah and Louisiana also recently passed laws which enable stricter age verifications. And if you thought that was everything, well, the Federal Trade Commission also just issued a new statement and policy to incentivize major platforms to start using more age verification so that way they can protect young users online. The US.
Guess where that comes from? Guess where that comes from? The globalists. The globalists. They are talking about that for over a decade now. I think they first said something in 2015 that they want to implement the same system China has, and this is exactly that. And of course they're using, we have to protect the children to enslave everyone. So, you know, all the retarded people agree with it. That's all what this is. They just want complete control over you and your life. Why? Because they see you as their slave. You're just their slave. There's nothing more to it. You are just their slave. That's how they see you. And they hate you. Because you are just a dirty little slave. Yeah. That's my very early in the stream rant. I hate those people. I hate them with a passion. They're disgusting. Horribly disgusting. Man. Actually, Klaus Schwab speech, exactly. Here it is, the guy in charge of the evil corporation organization.
We need a paradigm shift. We must rebuild trust, and that's actually the theme of our meeting. We have to rebuild trust. Trust in our future, trust in our capacity to overcome challenges, and most importantly, trust in each other.
It's not
trust is not just a feeling. Trust is a commitment to action, to belief, to hope. To achieve this, we must rediscover and embrace the narrative.
Yeah, this should be it.
We meet for the 20th. I hope I will have the pleasure still to be invited for the meeting. When we meet for the 20th Governance Summit, you will use the app like Uber, but not anymore to call some driver, but automatically guided car, a self-driven car, will come to your hotel or wherever you are and will bring you to the airport. No, Los Angeles.
Did you hear that? He said, "We will bring you," not it. Now you can argue that English is not his first language, very obviously. But still.
Is one of the cities with the heaviest traffic, who told me in 2030 Los Angeles will be private car driven free.
Isn't this something? Isn't this something? Oh. Los Angeles, no private cars in 2030. Which is exactly what they're working on. That's why all the electric car bullshit is going on. And the banning of fossil fuel cars all over the place.
And this will allow to transform highways into parks and other public spheres.
Which is retarded. It's completely retarded. But that is also not what I wanted to show. I have seen a video of him saying it, so I want to show that. Is this it? Maybe. Maybe it is. I hope.
Now, when we look at COVID, I think we should distinguish between three phases. We have the three R's. Restrain, which means to fight the virus, the hot phase.
Wait, what? Fight the survivors? What did I stumble upon?
Now, when we look at COVID, I think we should distinguish between three phases. We have the three R's. Restrain, which means to fight the virus, the hot...
Fight the virus, okay. Man, his English is really bad. Stupid old Jew.
Phase, most countries are in today. Then we have recover, to go back to a kind of new normal, and finally...
Did you hear that? A new normal. Why not just back to normal? Buy a new one.
Finally, the reset, which means to define and to design the strategies which should lead us in the after-corona phase. What is the objective? What kind of world do we want to build? What do we know? What did we learn? I think the world which we want to create with the Great Reset.
Did you hear it? He said the word. He said the word. Oh my god, I hope I don't get assassinated.
Has to be much more resilient. It has to be because security, people will demand for more security.
Because you tell them to. That's what he doesn't say.
Physical security, health security. It will have to be more inclusive. We had already a big gap before the crisis started. This gap will be tremendously increased. So if we want to avoid...
What gap? A wealth gap? Man, speak properly.
We had already a big gap. Physical security, health security. It will have to be more inclusive. We had already a big gap before the crisis started. This gap will be tremendously increased. So if we want to avoid some kind of social revolutions, and we have seen the signs of anger on the streets already the last weeks. So we have to address this issue to create a stronger inclusiveness. And finally, more sustainable, because we know now that the next crisis is already waiting for us.
How? How would you know that? I mean, sure, there's always a crisis to come. We already know that because we can look in the past. There have been crises all the times. Not a big deal.
Around the corner. And it is...
But how do you know that? What crisis?
Is a climate crisis.
Oh, that thing. You mean the thing where you now... By the way, last year, the UN said that, oh, we are now in... not in global warming anymore, but... Was it the last year or the year before? I don't remember. It's one of those. The UN said, oh, we are not anymore in global warming, we are now in global boiling. And then about 6 months later, they came out and officially said, oh my god, in 2100, we will have a new ice age. We went from the oceans are going to boil to ice age. And that in 6 months. That's why I don't trust anything those fuckers say. I want the thing where he says it. Oh, this might be it. This might be a chat. Here we go. 720p only. This is from 2 years ago. Okay, is this just this shit? Oh man. Why can't you just... They don't serve leaders. They control the leaders. It's very, very obvious. That's why, for example, the German Chancellor was part of the... He worked for the World Economic Forum. And BlackRock. So he's absolutely not trustable. Attack on the middle class, you will own nothing and be happy. Yeah, I can't find that, which is ridiculous. Why can't I fucking find it? Well, guess we are going to go and do something else then.